I just found out. I just found out that I'm a Jersey City weirdo. I'm a Jersey City weirdo because I got a bunch of kids and a bunch of baby mamas. I don't know how people judge people who made mistakes when they make mistakes themselves. Now, none of my kids are mistakes. I'm gonna stop, coming on my YouTube video with all this mixed emotions, like I be really in my feelings. When honestly, I really don't. I just be feeling like I'm not just gonna let somebody do something to me and I not do something back. Like, women are the most sexist females out here. Like, first of all, how you gonna sit up here and know that females talk about how men are dogs and all this, that, and the third, but a man can't say nothing about them? Like, that's crazy. Like, we could talk about Trump, we could talk about our cars, we could talk about football coaches and stuff like that, but we can't talk about our women or the women in our lives. We can't talk about what we gonna do, but y'all have every right to talk about what y'all gonna do. Because if we talk about what we gonna do, we're a bitch. If we talk about what we gonna do, we're a bitch. If we hit a female back, we're a bitch. If we call the police on a bitch that can't keep her hands to herself, we're a bitch. Any way you put it, we some bitches. That ain't how it go. I don't see nowhere in the Bible where it says you can let a bitch put their hands on you. Or you can't talk about a bitch for doing some fucked up wrong shit to you. Like, but I did see in the Bible, do unto others as you would want done unto you. So I don't even know why y'all ignorant motherfuckers is even talking. Like yesterday, how I found out I was a Jersey City weirdo was when I had got in my house, I'm chilling, relaxing, you know what I mean, minding my business. My homeboy hit me. Hey, yo, Kai, they out here dick riding. I'm like, cool. He said, I'm about to send you the link. He sent me the link and ain't go through. He's like, I don't know why I ain't go through. I said, they must got me blocked. He's like, yeah, it must be. He said, yo, I'm going to screenshot and send it to you. He sent me 2 screenshots. One with a picture of me, the other with a picture of my cousin. Now, let's get one thing straight. I don't care if no female in Jersey City wants me. I don't care. I wish I had no other choice but to look for a bitch elsewhere. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how bitches in Jersey City can judge anybody. Period. Like, these hoes out here giving up their virginity to anybody. They made bad decisions too. You understand? Like, y'all like people who be trying to judge me about how many kids I got, about how many baby mothers, fail to realize that those were decisions. Those were bad decisions. Now, in all respect, unless you you never made a bad decision in your life, you can't judge me. And to be honest, you can't judge anybody who is different from you. We're all not the same. We're just as different as our DNA. So when people be like, oh, I wouldn't have did that, it makes sense, don't it? Because I'm not you. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand. Like, people think we all supposed to be the same. Define a black sheep. Like, people be swaying. That's another thing. They be like, I'm the GOAT. I'm black. Bro, you ain't the only one that think they GOAT because they doing the same shit everybody else is doing. Like, people be really thinking that they're the only ones getting this bread out here. Like, the only ones buying Neiman Marcus belts and stuff. Like, you're not the only one out here doing that. It's just that everybody ain't out here proud of themselves. Like, oh, look at my Neiman Marcus bag, or look at my Louis Vuitton bag. Like, bitch, like, they make it in mass production for a reason. You know? You're not the only one. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, I don't know. I just be sitting over here just happy that, you know what I mean, I belong to the smallest circle I could fucking find. Now, there's a bunch of people who think they're in the same boat. No, you can't get along with people because you're judgmental. I can't get along with people because they're judgmental. I don't be fucking caring. I don't sit up here and try to make enemies on my YouTube, but I do. Females be coming at me like, bruh, talk about women like that. We're your queens. And who am I? Am I not the king if you're the queen? So if we get treated like we, all black men, want to do this and do that, when I'm pretty sure slave owners was out here raping all y'all black ass motherfuckers and making little mixed children, and y'all thought it was jungle fever. They was hanging niggas from trees, and y'all in return say they are the only people that respect black women. Not all females say that, but there's some ignorant motherfuckers out here to say that. Like, there's females out here that mess with killers, that take lives, and judge me for fucking women and making them. Like, if your man is a hustler and he out in this drug game to get bread, and he do what he have to do to get bread, and if he in the gang, period, and he in the gang activities, like, I be watching how motherfuckers be popping shit like, yeah, what's name killed what's name, he killed this person, he killed that person, he killed that person. They get all the respect in the world. He got 10 kids. That motherfucker ain't shit. The fuck? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, a lot of people just got their priorities fucked up. They just sound like the rest of this white sheep out here. I'm the black goat. I'm the black sheep. I am the one and only true king. Because at the end of the day, like, I stand alone on my throne. Like, I just sit up here and just watch the stupidity of other people and not become amused. Really amused. Like, but I ain't gonna sweat it. That's life. You know what I mean? People gonna have their opinions. I'm not gonna get mad that people have their opinions. But I'ma also have my opinions about those. Like the dumbass bitches that talked about me and my cousin. So when I read the post that they had on their little Instagram, I was amused. Like they said, me and my cousin prey on women. Bruh, if you ask the females I dealt with, they pop shit like, I bagged you. Like, that's the first thing kind of like, I bagged you. Like, that's what most of them say, like, I bagged you. Like, who prey on who? Like, I be minding my damn business, and then the motherfuckers talk slick, and then I just G-check it. Like, what you talking about? Oh, you fine. Well, you fine too. I want to see what that dick be like. I want to see what that pussy be like. Like, that's the shit I be on. Like, I don't be on some old cornball shit, bruh. Motherfuckers be on some old gangster shit 1 minute and then want to run and go and tell the police the next. Like child support. Like, what the fuck? Oh, now we want to act accordingly and civilized. Then the motherfuckers want you to behave and act a certain way. Like, my cousin was talking about killing these bitches. I'm like, God. I'm like, Spence, no. No. Don't do that. Don't let them take you out of your zone, bruh. Don't have these females put you in jail. You can talk about them all you want, but don't put your hands on them. But in my head, I'm like, but if they do put their hands on you, depending on how they put their hands on you, fuck them up. Like, people be like, oh, chivalry. Bruh, it doesn't say anything in the Bible about letting a bitch put their hands on you and talk to you any type of way they want. It says, do unto others as you would want done unto you. Y'all bitches need to read the Bible. Y'all need to go to church. There's something wrong with y'all. You think you can just sit up there and do what you want to motherfuckers and nothing happened to you because you a bitch? It don't say that nowhere. It's just y'all bitches have a bad habit of saying that. Like, oh, men not supposed to put their hands on females. Well, how do you think the kids get here, bitch? Motherfucker had to touch you oh no, you're not supposed to hit no female back. I'm just supposed to let the bitch hit me? Yeah? Because she's a female? And why? Oh, because a female can't hurt a man? Bitch, did you see Snap? Go Google Snap, the show. These bitches are killers. They've been killing motherfucking niggas. Bitches been killing niggas since bitches was bitches. Like, I don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Like, we gotta protect ourselves against bitches just as well as men. But y'all on some sexist shit. It's okay for a woman to do this, but not okay for a man. But then you got other bitches being like, no, it's not okay for a woman to do it. Alright, so if I hit a bitch back, what the fuck is the problem? Like, if she hit me first, oh, that's some childish shit. The bitch hitting me was some childish shit. Like, I understand if I try to touch a female's ass or something. You know what I mean? Walk up to her, spit in her face, or call her a bitch in front of her kids. Like, on some disrespectful shit, I understand. But if I just have my opinion, if a bitch come on me and be like, you dirty, be like, you dirty too. Like, you stupid ass nigga. I'm like, you stupid ass bitch. And she slapped me. I have two choices. Hit this bitch back or let her get that. Most of the time, I'll let a female get that. But I'm at the point where you got like one, like you got two or three. After the second or third time, bitch, your whole fucking face is in jeopardy. Because you might catch one here. People like, oh, that's still not right. Bruh, two wrongs don't make a right. But if I hit a motherfucker back, I will feel better. I'm sorry. Like, you may not feel better. You might not feel good. Like a bitch would be just cold cocking me. Boom. And then he, boom, 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 bam. Like, mind you, he ain't never put his hands on her, but she put her hands on him, and then he retaliated. He's wrong. How was he wrong? That's sexist. Like, I don't know if these bitches know their definitions and shit. They just be sounding so retarded. Like, women are the most sexist. And black people, to me, sometimes are the most racist. Like, how the fuck you think we're going to do better by segregating? Ain't that what the Caucasians wanted in the first place, you stupid motherfucking nigga? Like, they didn't want us to unite and magnify. They wanted to segregate and divide us. You keep saying you want to be treated equal, but you keep saying you're this and you're that, like you're better, but you're not doing better. You're not making no goddamn sense. I don't understand how bitches could step here and go out here and be on welfare and talk about anybody. On Section 8 and talk about anybody. Like, oh, he need to do better. When you get off of welfare, when you get out of Section 8, when you get out of public housing, then you can have that conversation. Until then, bitch, stay in your fucking place, you broke asshole. It's that fucking simple. You're like, oh, you out here fucking these bitches with no condom. Evidently, they was fucking with no condom, too. The fuck? Like, any bitch with a child can't say, I was nasty for having sex without a condom. Anybody who ever had sex without a condom can't talk about that shit, period. And there's too many hypocrites out here. Too fucking many. Like, this bitch don't even know me and she called me a weirdo. That's some hypocrite shit. Like, bitch, you don't even know me. How the fuck could you say anything about me? Now, I could talk about you because I know one thing. You don't know me, bitch. I know that about you already. I know that right off the dick. Bitch, you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. I be verbally abusing my baby mothers. Where? These hoes be calling me all types of shit to my face in front of my kids and shit. I walk away. I remember sitting up there walking as this bitch yelling and screaming and calling me this and that and the third. And I'm trying to hold my tongue. You know what I mean? I'm trying to walk away, trying to get away. Bitch following me, arguing, popping all this shit. Shit don't go a bitch way. Time to kick him out. I mean, ain't nothing like getting kicked out of some shit a bitch really don't even own. Like, if they pay rent for their shit, yeah, they own that right to stay there. So at the end of the day, I can't say that. But at the end of the day, like, bitch, if you in housing in Section 8, bitch, and you kicking me out of your shit, I've been kicked out of better places. I've been kicked out of school, bitch. Been kicked out of stores and shit. They were owned. Like, you come on, man. You don't own that shit, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't own my apartment. But I pay my rent without the aid of Section 8 or welfare or child support or housing. But it is affordable. You understand? I mean, I'm at that level, so I really can't. No, I mean, I ain't got no mansion. I ain't got no house of my own yet. I got plans. I got goals. I can't be getting talked about by bitches with no goals. Like, I asked my cousin about, did he know about that whole situation? And who he thought was, responsible for, coming up with all the stuff that they were saying, man. He was like, Kyle, yo, you read the story? I'm like, yeah, they said you kicked this bitch out with her child. Like, who's this bitch? He was like, yo, Kyle, yo, I kicked this girl out because she was pregnant with somebody else's child. Like, I was there taking her to the shelter and all that stuff. I'm like, at least you did that. Because when I get kicked out for little petty ass fucking reasons, like taking pictures with my friends because they don't like my friends and they think I'm fucking my friends, but they be with a whole bunch of niggas and bitches that they probably fucking like. It should be so fucking confusing anyway. Like, a bitch could kick a man out for liking a post, but let that bitch get pregnant by another nigga or be pregnant by another nigga and get kicked out. The motherfucker that kicked her out is wrong because she had a child. Bitch, that's not my child. That's the nigga child that you got pregnant by. Why you not at his house? I'm wrong for kicking you out. I ain't have nowhere to go and it was cold. I seen my clothes fall from the fucking sky. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But my cousin was wrong for kicking a broke bitch out his house because she was pregnant by another nigga? Sexist. It's always one-sided with these hoes. That's sexism. Like, the fuck, they be like, oh, you was a male chauvinist pig, but you a female chauvinist pig. Like, I'm pretty sure there's both a male and female pig. I don't know how other pigs get here. Like, what the fuck is going on? Shit is crazy. Shit is madness sometimes. Like, so I tried to tell my cousin to calm down. He told me that the bitch was talking about my dead aunt. Like, before this bitch was even in the picture, my aunt was alive. So it had passed away. Put it like that. So before I even had kids, my aunt passed away. And my kids are older. My oldest kids are old. Like, I have kids. They older than my cousin's kids. Put it like that. And my aunt passed away before my kids got there. So I know she don't know shit about my fucking aunt. But I know he told her. And I know she turned around and tried to use that against him. And I see that there's a lot of bitches and cornballs who do that same shit. Like, you know about me because I tell it like it is. Like, there's people who judging me for being responsible for my actions. And that be the most confusing part about the whole situation. Like, I admit I got this many kids. I admit I got this many baby mothers. And they be like, yo, he got this many kids, this many baby mothers. You act like I'm denying it. Well, would it be different if I had all my kids by one female? Would you be asking me why I did it then? I know all these sinners ain't telling me I'm not doing nothing right. Like, yo, shit is so fucking funny. Like, what Jesus say? Let the person who don't live in a glass house throw the first stone. Nobody shit perfect out here. So you really shouldn't be judging people in the manner you doing. Like, I admit I have these kids. I'm not doing anything wrong to hurt my kids. I'm not even doing anything wrong to hurt my baby mothers. I just don't give them what the fuck they want. That's the only problem I have with them. Like, they like, oh, I need you to take this child at this point in time. I'm working. Oh, you ain't never there for your child. Because they want to go out. Or, you know what I mean? Get the fuck out my house. Why? Because you took a picture with a bitch I don't like. Or you accuse me of some shit I'm saying ain't happened. or blah blah blah. It be just petty shit. Like, bro, you don't kick a person out in the cold for some petty ass shit like that. Now, if I got another bitch pregnant, or there was like I was dealing with somebody else, and I was time I was with you, and yeah, that's an excellent reason to kick a motherfucker out. I got kicked out at one time because my baby mother was fucking a super. Super's like, hey man, I got a picture of a female going in the house while you was away. That was my cousin. Nah, that wasn't your cousin. Bitch, I was in Jersey City watching my child while you was in New York being a whore. Like, what the fuck? And you gonna kick me out because your guilty ass conscience? This bitch was calling me all types of names and failed to realize that she was just accusing the motherfucker of being her baby father. And I wasn't the father. Like, she was out here saying, like, oh, she was out here saying, oh, he the father. Da 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 da. Woo. I'm sitting over there looking at her like, I know I wasn't the father. Like, she said she didn't even say it. But at the end of the day, like, she expected me to take her to go help her abort a child I had nothing to do with. And I didn't do it. And that pissed her off. So she goes to throw all types of bullshit in the mix. And then these other bitches take the fucking bait. And then I have to deal with the shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because, you know what I mean? All y'all females is the same. So y'all feel like... I'm not going to say all y'all females is the same. But all the females who are the same feel the same way she do. If that makes any sense. Like there's something wrong with me. Like I did something wrong. All I did was be the realest motherfucker in the world. I don't sit up here selling drugs to people, knowing what drugs did to my family. If I do anything, I did it because I had no other choice. If I kill somebody, I do it because I had no other choice. I'm not going to kill somebody for stain. And bitches go fuck these niggas who kill other motherfuckers for stain and get mad when the gangster kill they fucking family members. Like, bitch, this is the shit you fucking condoning. Like, you, like, it's, like, yeah, like, you can't, like, yeah, my people's die, but in the real world, you're going to be like, yo, you died a warrior. No, oh, he ain't do nothing wrong to nobody. He was out here selling drugs and gangbanging. That's like me going to war and getting mad that my battle buddy got shot and killed. Bitch, that's what happens during war. Like, I'm gonna be mad that he died, but I'm not gonna be mad, like, at the world and be on, they bitches it's just so fucking stupid. Like, yo, you just shut the fuck up. Like, nothing y'all say or do makes any sense to me, man. Like, I'm not in that state of mind of being a hypocrite or being retarded. I'm just not. I'm not going to be in the gang out here killing motherfuckers and expect to live forever. Like, I'm going to be watching my back 24/7, 365, because at the end of the day, I know somebody might catch my ass slipping. And these motherfuckers walk outside like they ain't just do some shit. Or they don't even tell their friends on the block if they did some shit. So many times I went around my old block just to chill and almost got shot. I almost got shot in Chapel and Ruckus. I almost got shot in Cary Woods. Almost got shot going on Madison, like by Lincoln High School, because of the park motherfucking nigga shit. I almost got killed on Communipore. Almost got killed on Forest Street. Like, yo, I be just minding my motherfucking business. But these bitches out here fucking and having kids by these type of motherfuckers and having the most respect for these motherfuckers. But try to judge me. That don't make no fucking sense. That don't make no fucking sense. Most of these, that's why I be like, I'm a weirdo? How I'm a weirdo? How, like, I'll just leave it at that. Nobody got time for that dumb shit, but I'm a weirdo. If you ask me, motherfucker, everybody who's a sheep is a fucking weirdo. Cause how the fuck y'all all doing the same shit and y'all not the same?